Morning everyone, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, here to bring you a few readings. I wasn't around last week because I was quite ill. I had some horrible flu that downed me for quite a few days. Anyway, been in a bit of a funk the last few days, can't work out what's going on. The energies are, I think it's just transitioning from one world to another. Not seeing much joy in anything. I don't know if anybody else is feeling the same way, but not feeling much joy in anything. You know, I've done up parts of my house. I'm not feeling much joy about any of it. I don't know. Can't get motivated to do anything. Not loving going to work. This must be the transition as we move from one world into another, but it's a little bit, yeah. It's like a no man's land. That's how it feels. And I guess that's where we're going. That's where we are at the minute. But this is saying to focus. Yeah, see this energy is quite, yeah, it's the 5 of Cups pretty much. It's like focusing on the 3 spilt cups. Turn around, there's 2 full cups, but right now it's kind of like, oh yeah, I can turn around, there's 2 full cups. I don't really feel it. There's Emperor energies about authority. There's a change in authority, and I guess that may have something to do with it as well. You know, old world structure is falling. There is this new beginning that's coming through, death and rebirth. So I guess this is just the death pangs, the death of the old as we move into the new. Just waiting for that new world to come into being. Yeah, so it's movement forward into something, this journey forward into something that's going to be full of abundance, full of abundance and love. But right now, not feeling it. That's okay. It is as it is. Yep, movement forward, abundance. So double up the abundance. You know, there's so much that's just there waiting in the wings, but it's kind of like we can't access it just yet. It's like moving into a completely different ionosphere of understanding of who and what we are and about where we're actually going. But we haven't made that transition just yet. So it's going to be a little bit, these are interesting times we are living in, I tell you. So, yeah, I mean, there's nothing much change, but then I feel like everything is changing. It's how it feels. It's like everything is changing. We have, oh, look, lots of unconditional love and love coming in. There are a lot of unions that are taking place as well between twin flames and divine masculines, divine feminines. That has been taking place for a while. But even those unions are still not, like, there's not this overwhelming feeling of wanting to move forward, even though the energies would suggest that that's exactly what we are going to do. But right now it seems that there isn't this wanting to move forward into anything, really. And this is, I guess, what happens when you move from one chapter into another, from a death into a rebirth, you know. That euphoric feeling isn't there at this point in time. And it's not even a tiredness. It's kind of like a weariness. I don't know if anyone else is feeling the same way, but that's what I'm getting. And there's, like, you know, this not really understanding exactly where we're going, what we're doing. We can't see. We're blindfolded. So all we can do is go with how we feel at any given moment. And, you know, right now it's kind of like even hard to to move and even breathe sometimes. Yeah, but we do have these beautiful abundance cards, and we're moving into a greater level of peace. Something that, and you know, I guess that's the transition. We are going to be moving into literally 1,000 years of peace, and it is going to come to fruition. But at this point in time, it's going through that transition, that death process, and we have to allow that to occur before we can move forward. So if you feel the need, go out into the bush, go out into nature, meditate, and be as still as possible is what I'm hearing. Just be as still as you possibly can. There is no movement forward just yet. And so the stillness that we can find in peace, that's going to ultimately be the thing that moves us forward in the long run. It will be that peace we get from the stillness of the now presence. Yeah. And turning inward to the God presence and finding that all at one with all that is, that presence, that stillness of now. Connection to the God presence. It's probably all we can do right now. Literally, as we go through these changes, there is this new beginning, and it's a new beginning in love. So not only is it a new beginning in love for the self, it's also unconditional love that we have for others, and allowing that to move us forward. This is alchemy that we are doing, alchemy that we are performing right now, moving from one world to another. And this is literally what we're doing, creating our new world as we're moving through these dense energies. Yeah, so this is about using your intuition too. Going within, using your intuition to find exactly where it is that we need to be at any given moment. Because literally this is moment by moment. This is not about making plans. This is not about really making plans to move forward in any way. It's a very still energy, and it's needed at this time because the new world is not here yet. So for those of us who are literally going through this transition period from one world into another, we're going to be feeling that heaviness, and we'll need to stay still to navigate exactly where it is that we need to be at any given moment. And this is moment by moment. I hope that makes some sort of sense. It's quite discombobulating. These energies are very slow moving. Anyway, I hope that makes some sort of sense, and let me know in the comments if you're feeling the same way. Okay, hopefully next week the energies will pick up. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye for now.